I told you earlier that Jay Cutler, the ex-husband of Kristin Cavallari and former NFL star, was arrested last night in Tennessee for drunk driving and other charges. Well, he might be facing even more charges because we've got new information that paint what happened in an even worse light. Initially, we did not know what caused the drunk driving arrest. All that we knew was he was charged with driving under the influence, failure to exercise due care, violation of implied consent law, and possession of a handgun while under the influence. Well, now we know what went down. Turns out Jay crashed into another car. According to the police report, he rear-ended another vehicle and then attempted to flee the scene, which would have made that a hit and run. Thankfully, even though he thought better of it, came back and checked this out. According to the police report, Jay offered money, a bribe to the other driver to not call police. And he just offered $2,000. If you're going to do a move like that, you need to at least offer up $5,000, right? What kind of a cheapo? $2,000? No wonder you got arrested. No, I'm only kidding. It's not funny. Nothing funny about it. But seriously, $2,000? Come on. He should not have been drinking and driving in the first place. And then he should have offered 5 or 10. Is he hurting financially? Anyways, the cops did show up though and quickly noticed that Jay had bloodshot eyes and reeked of alcohol. One of the arresting officers wrote that Jay had, quote, an overwhelming odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from his person. And, quote, I noticed Mr. Cutler staggering, swaying, and heavy-footed while walking. I also noticed that he spoke thick-tongued, slurred, and mumbled. Mr. Cutler's eyes were bloodshot, glassy, red-pink, watery, and dilated. Oh my, and it wasn't just one weapon. The arresting officer then searched Jay Cutler's vehicle and found a rifle in the back seat and a loaded Glock handgun in the center console. What a... At first, Jay denied having anything to drink. But then, the arresting officer says, I informed Mr. Cutler that I am an advanced roadside impairment enforcement officer and knew he was lying to me. I then asked him again how much alcohol he had consumed, and Mr. Cutler stated he had a little bit. The officer gave Jay an opportunity to take a field sobriety test. He refused, so he was arrested on the spot. Luckily, the other person does not appear to have been seriously injured. Neither was the other person's car. The arresting officer wrote there was a small dent in the rear of the other vehicle. And I didn't know that this was possible. Once in custody, a judge issued a search warrant for a blood draw upon Jay to test for blood alcohol content. I did not know that you could, why doesn't I guess not every state does that. The Tennessee, he posted $5,000 in bond and was already released. And a court date has been scheduled to follow up on this all for January the 16th.